Alright, welcome back guys. So I decided to make my first commentary videos. I need to try it though, so I apologize if I say something wrong or maybe weird, because English is not my mother language. So let's get started. Alright, we started with a synchro deck. Since this is a synchro deck, I'm gonna fast forward this because it's gonna take too long. Okay, it's my turn now. Since my hand's like this, I got Abductor. My plan is simple. I'm just gonna use Abductor and pump up my spell counters and activate Abductor and, you know, grab another Pendulum monster. Maybe Jackal King or anything. Maybe another Endymion. And then straight Pendulum summon and let's see what we can do. So I've decided to set Magister as skill and activate Abductor effects to grab, I think I grab Jackal King. And then Pendulum summon my Abductor from extra deck and Jackal King and Endymion from my hand. So I link summon to Electromite. And activate Electromite. Send Astrograph from deck to extra deck. And I activate Electromite again to destroy Magister. Grab Astrograph from extra deck and special summon the Astrograph, activating its effect. So it will search another Magister from deck. And then link summon. Oh wait, before I link summon it, I set the Magister as a skill to, you know, to make sure that Celine will have enough spell counter. Celine will activate, reduce 3 spell counters from the field, not from Celine. To special summon another spellcaster monster from hand or graveyard. And then, yeah, directly link summon again to make Access Code Talker. Since we only have 2 link monsters in the graveyard, then Access Code can only destroy 2 cards. Access Code can only destroy 2 cards on the field. Yeah, I was reading the cards again. If I'm afraid. I'm just afraid if there's an effect where the monster got destroyed or not. And from here we just go straight to battle phase and clear the field. And I end my turn. He decided to use my chicken game to draw one card. Ah, he chose to destroy my spell trap, but I decided to negate it because I don't want to lose my spell counters. So I return a Doctor, negate it, and place the spell counter into the Endymion. But then he has Raigeki. But Endymion will not be destroyed because it has a spell counter. When Endymion has spell counter, it cannot be destroyed by card effects, or even be targeted by card effects. He's going to Synchro level 5. He Synchro to Jet Warrior. When Jet Warrior Synchro summon, it can target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand, but Endymion cannot be targeted now. So he has to target another card, which is my Magister. And yeah, he has no tuner, and yeah, he's stuck there. Can Synchro summon again. I think this is the end, right? Yeah, this is the end. Yep. Next opponent is another Synchro deck. By using the advanced one, the Crystron Hulky Fibrex. And yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this as well. It has two negates. He has Boreload and Quasar. Quite a big problem for Endymion deck though. So I called the Grave the Maxi, but the Boreload negated. So yeah, means one negate down. So I set the scale and give more spell counters to the cards. And I activate Mini Jackal, remove 3 spell counters from the field to summon another mythical beast monster from deck. In here I summon Jackal King, the big jackal. Still have a monster that can negate, so I'm going to negate that monster. In here I activate Spell Power Mastery to grab another Endymion and place the spell counter on I think I put in Magister, and then a straight Pendulum summon from my hand both of my Endymion. When I Pendulum summoned, the Black Garden activated, so I decided to negate that. I tried to bait the Quasar, but he didn't get baited. So yeah, nothing to lose. Since my Jackal King already have 2 spell counters, so I'm ready to negate anything that he tried to negate. And from here I link summon to Electromite using both of my Endymion because I don't want to lose my Jackal King. Defeat Electromite, and then he got negated with Quasar. So I negated with Jackal King. Jackal King need to remove 2 spell counters from the field to negate, so you can actually use any spell counters that are on the field. So Quasar got negated and destroyed. Electromite activate. I send Astrograph to extra deck. Activate. Wait, not activate yet. Set the reflection back to the scale. And then Magister have enough spell counters, but I'm not gonna use it now. I activate Electromite first. Destroy Reflection. Grab Astrograph and chain it to Astrograph again. So I can special summon it and then go straight to Celine. But since Jackal is unusable now and has lowest attack, I decided to link summon using Electromite and Jackal King. And I activate Magister. I summon Jackal King back. And yeah, Jackal King is now activated again to negate another hand traps. Because all of the Pendulum monster actually soft once per turn. So as long as it gets resummoned back, it can activate the effects again, even though it says once per turn. From here we link summon to Access Code Talker and destroy that Warrior Load. And destroy one more token so we can go for lethal. As you can see, his maxi is useless. Okay, so with this hand, this is a really good hand. I have Serpent, I have 3 spell cards to dump more spell counters to Serpent. So I can special summon a Pendulum monster from the deck. Any Pendulum monster. That's why this card, Serpent and Endymion, is really busted. And it seems like it has a delay on it. I believe my opponents have Maxi or Ash Blossom. Great, I got called by the grave now. If he activates a hand trap, I can negate that. Oh, it's an Ash Blossom. So I negate that with Called by the Grave. So I decided to summon Jackal King, because I'm afraid he's gonna have another hand traps in his hand. Might be Nibiru though. Yeah, grabbing back my Magister. And Aftermath let me draw. And yeah, this is a really good card. Scale 8 and Scale 2. So I can use my Spell Power Mastery to search another monster, which is Endymion. So I Pendulum summon 3 monsters from extra deck and 1 monster from my hand. From here I decided to exit summon the Diablosis, so I can check his extra deck card and know what deck he's playing and banish 1 monster from it. Activate Diablosis and don't forget to detach Endymion because you want to resummon it back to the field using Selene. And as you can see, he's playing Evil Twin deck, but I decided to banish Hulky Fibrex. And Selene activates its effect, removing 3 counters from the field. Special summon any spellcaster from hand or graveyard. In here I special summon Endymion. And then try to rank up again, either Pulusa or Kotwalker. But if for the best defense, actually Crusadia Aframax is a good card for defense, for playing defensive, because you don't know what will coming, right? But I think in here I decided to link someone to a Pulusa. Yeah, so I have extra monster in the gate. In here, actually, I can activate my Magister to summon another Endymion, but I forgot to set my things to on, because if you let it auto, then you have to wait for your opponent to activate something, then you can chain it. If not, Magister won't be activated. So in here, he decided to kaiju my Jackal King, so -1 negate for me, but I still have a Pulusa. So I believe he's Brick, but he has a lot of trap cards. So I think my plan is to destroy, since my scale is still there, so I believe I'm gonna destroy using access code Talker. But in here I make a mistake. I should have linked someone using a Pulusa, so my opponent won't be able to chain anything, but I didn't use a Pulusa, so yeah, I'm so stupid with this. I'm so stupid. So in here my opponent can chain something. And yeah, I still can Pendulum Summon. Pendulum Summon my Endymion and my Jackal back. And my access code Talker damage is really small there, so I believe I won't be able to OTK him. So I decided to link summon access code with Appaloosa to another monster, but I don't know which one. So from here we can activate my Magister to summon another monster from extra deck. Now we have enough damage to do little. He still has something in the trap card, but yeah, I'm fine. I can still negate it with Endymion. And yeah, that's the game. In here, I face an Eldlich player. Man, he throw a lot of trap cards, a lot of cards there just to summon one Eldlich. I know it's undestroyable, but it can still be targeted. So in here, it's actually a good starting hand though. I have Mythical Institution and Mythical Beast Cerberus. It's really good. But he decided to destroy my institution, so I decided to activate my Cerberus. He decided to summon another Eldlich. Activate my Cerberus. Grab. Oh, it has Ash Blossom. So yeah, I activate my Call by the Grave and negate that. And then I grab a Jackal King. I activate my Jackal King to summon Cerberus from extra deck. So I use my Spell Power Mastery to grab another Servant of the Endymion and give the counters to Cerberus. My plan here is to banish one of the Eldlich. So I remove 4 counters from the field and banish that Eldlich. My Cerberus got boosted by the total damage that. In here I summon, I believe I summon Jackal or Endymion, maybe Endymion. I decide to summon Jackal King because I'm going to destroy the Eldlich there. Attack the Eldlich through, and the next turn you're gonna activate Eldlich from the graveyard. So I decided not to let that happen. He activate the Elixir, believe just to use by Eldlich to return. Yes, he used the card to return to the hand, and here I negate it. but it has a call. But it called by the grave. It called by the grave my Cerberus, but the effect is mythical beast Jackal King. So you just reduce the spell counter, but you won't negate it. Instead, it's giving my Jackal King more spell counters for it. So yeah, from here, as you can see, he can do anything. From here, he summoned another Eldlich from deck. Maybe deck or from graveyard. It's from graveyard, so I believe he only have 2 Eldlichs. If I banish that, he's done. So I remember called by the grave effects. When it banishes, it negates the effect of the monster until the end of the next turn, which is the end of my turn 9. So if I activate my Cerberus now, it will be negated. So I decided to link summon Electromite using the Cerberus and the Serpent of Endymion. Activate Institution to grab another Serpent of Endymion. Set it as a skill and activate Electromite to grab my Astrograph. Activate Astrograph to grab another Serpent from the deck. I link summon Celine using Electromite and Astrograph, and then wow, that's a lot of spell counters. I decided to Pendulum summon my Pendulum monster in my possession, as many as possible, so I can, you know, link summon to another monster. In here, I decided to link summon to Access Code Talker. So in here, I guess I'm just gonna destroy one by one. Straight to the battle phase. And yeah, that's the game.